All right, Pasadena, get ready for the most action-packed 2-minute-ish recap of the city council meeting we've ever had. I'm Councilmember Jason Lyon, Pasadena District 7. We opened the meeting with a proclamation from the mayor declaring this Transgender, Gender Nonconforming, and Intersex Dignity and Recognition Week. And then we had a special presentation from our state senator, Sasha Renee Perez, on the state of the state. During her first year in office, Senator Perez had a remarkable 9 bills signed by the governor, which included 4 aimed at fire relief. Next, on the lengthy consent agenda, the council approved contracts for goods and services totaling more than $37 million. And then on the main agenda, we somewhat reluctantly approved another contract for $24.4 million for tree trimming around power lines, but not before directing Pasadena Water and Power to come back with a report on the cost of bringing that service in-house in the future. Next up, the council approved 3 applications to designate new landmarks in Pasadena, 2 mid-century modern houses, and a surprisingly beautiful brick and stone retaining wall on Anita Drive. Who knew? Last up, at a little before 9 p.m., we took up the big item of the night, which was an appeal of 2 prior approvals of a safe parking program at All Saints Church. Safe parking is a city-permitted land use that allows churches and schools to host overnight parking for unhoused individuals living in their cars. All Saints was seeking to dedicate 25 of their spaces to the program and to provide a restroom, access to social services, and a full-time security guard. Several neighbors who lived nearby filed the appeal, citing safety concerns, among other objections. Over the course of a 3.5-hour hearing, the council heard testimony from the parties, the community, from the proposed operator of the program, and from Trinity Lutheran Church, which operates a similar, smaller safe parking program further east in Pasadena. We also heard from city planning staff about the extensive operating conditions they intended to impose on All Saints. And we heard from the city's housing department about the likely population of individuals who might take advantage of the program. Because they still own a car, which has to be working, registered, and insured to participate in the program, safe parking clients are among the most high-functioning of unhoused populations. Many are still employed, and they are much more likely than the unhoused population at large to be experiencing homelessness for the first time. For example, at the Trinity site, 2 current residents lost their homes in the Eaton fire. We also learned that there's data suggesting that safe parking participants are less likely than even the general population to suffer from drug and alcohol problems. The average age of local safe parking participants is 54 years old, and almost half are women, which is a significantly larger proportion than in the overall unhoused population. So, bottom line, there was substantial evidence in the record that the participants in the safe parking program are not likely to represent a safety hazard for the neighborhood. Nonetheless, the mayor and 2 other members of the council surprised the rest of us with a no vote on a routine procedural matter, finding that the environment was likely to be adversely affected by the program. And that had the effect of killing the whole application. That's because it takes 5 votes of the council to take action. And since 1 member was absent last night, that meant we only had 4 votes to allow the project to go forward and 3 against. So there was never a vote to approve or deny the appeal, and yet, with a minority vote, the appellants won. The vice mayor suggested that we should hold the matter over to be heard by the full council, but the mayor and the 2 council members voted that down too. So, as it stands, it looks like the appeal won by default, and our unhoused neighbors who would otherwise benefit from the safe parking program will continue to park on the streets without benefit of services or security. Not our finest hour. With that, the council adjourned at 12:15 a.m. As always, if you'd like to be in touch with me, email me at jlyon@cityofpasadena.net.